Good morning, St. Alphonsus. Today is Wednesday of the 15th week in Ordinary Time. It's also the memorial of St. Bonaventure, Bishop and Doctor of the Church. Today's readings come to us from Isaiah chapter 10, verses 5 through 7 and 13b through 16. The responsorial psalm is Psalm 94, and Matthew chapter 11, verses 25 through 27 are the gospel readings. Today's readings, and when you take them in context, there is a really nice blend between the first reading and the gospel. In Isaiah is speaking about God's design, where God has directed Assyria to go out and plunder and destroy the nations. This doesn't sound like the God that we would know, but this is part of God's larger design. This is something that Jesus speaks about with the gospel, where he speaks that God makes himself known to little children. Not all of us have the ability to have the grand picture, the vision and the prophecy of Isaiah or Elijah, Moses, and many other prophets, and certainly not Jesus, where we can see the handiwork of God through history, the history of the world and the history of our lives, each and every one of us. And yet that's what Jesus is calling us to do. That's what Isaiah is calling the children of Israel to do. Woe to you, Assyria! Your time of judgment will come, but for now, you are doing the work of the Lord. How are we to interpret all this? How are we supposed to integrate this into our lives? I think it's simple in the sense that we can't see God's handiwork in everything. We are called to trust in the words and the wisdom of Isaiah and Jesus and others that God sends our way, speaking to us in our hearts. He's also encouraging us to have faith, to trust in the slow, steady, loving, and merciful work of our Father. Take some time. Read these. Trust in the Lord. Trust in the word of Jesus. Trust in God speaking to your heart. That's my prayer for me. That's my prayer for you. That's my prayer for all of us.